Justin Bieber's Christmas update offered a rare and tender window into a new chapter of his life, one that feels markedly calmer, warmer, and more grounded than the whirlwind years that once defined his public image. The Deck 24 Instagram post immediately drew attention, not because of extravagance or spectacle, but because of its quiet intimacy. At the center of it all was his son, Jack "Blues" Bieber, whose presence subtly shifted the focus from celebrity to family, from headlines to home. In the shared images, Jack appeared bundled in a red Santa Claus hat and a matching sweater, an unmistakable symbol of his very first Christmas season. The moment felt fleeting and unguarded, capturing a child mid-step as he walked on a plane, guided by the steady presence of his parents. It was a small scene, yet one loaded with meaning, reflecting how travel, holidays, and traditions now revolve around a tiny new member of the Bieber family. For fans who have followed Justin's journey for more than a decade, the image carried emotional weight. Once known for airport chaos and paparazzi flashes, Justin now seemed content documenting a simple family moment. The plane setting subtly suggested a life still in motion, but one that has found its center. Jack's festive outfit added a playful innocence, reminding viewers that this season, for the Biebers, is about firsts. Beyond the glimpse of Jack, Justin also revealed parts of their decorated living room, offering another layer of intimacy. The space was styled with a soft elegance, featuring a Christmas tree adorned with understated ornaments, gold accents that reflected the glow of the lights, and frosted garlands draped thoughtfully around the room. White stockings hung neatly, suggesting a balance between modern design and traditional holiday warmth. The decor itself spoke volumes without saying a word. Flowers added freshness, while the frosted details evoked a wintry calm rather than excess. It was a setting that felt curated yet lived in, reflecting Hailey Bieber's well-known aesthetic sensibilities and the couple's shared preference for refined simplicity. The room felt less like a showpiece and more like a sanctuary. What stood out most was the sense of peace embedded in these images. In an industry where celebrity homes often feel untouchable or overly staged, this space felt personal. It suggested evenings spent quietly together, perhaps with soft music in the background, laughter echoing faintly, and a newborn redefining what home truly means. Earlier in the holiday season, Justin and Hailey were also seen enjoying a date night in Los Angeles, reminding fans that amid new parenthood, they continued to nurture their relationship. The couple attended Phi Cadra's art installation at the West Hollywood Edition Hotel, an event that blended creativity, fashion, and culture. It was a subtle return to the world they once navigated effortlessly, now approached with a different rhythm. The art installation offered a contrast to their cozy Christmas setting. Surrounded by modern expression and curated visuals, Justin and Hailey appeared relaxed and connected, moving through the space as equals rather than icons. Their presence felt intentional rather than performative, suggesting that art and creativity remain important touchstones in their lives. Hailey, known for her refined fashion sense and calm public demeanor, seemed to embody the balance between her professional world and her new role as a mother. This balance has become increasingly visible over the years, especially as she and Justin have learned how to protect their private moments while still sharing meaningful glimpses with the public. The couple's journey together has been anything but ordinary. After marrying in 2018, they faced intense scrutiny, public doubt, and relentless speculation. Yet over time, they quietly built a foundation rooted in faith, mutual support, and growth. The arrival of Jack "Blues" Bieber in August 2024 marked a turning point that felt both natural and transformative. Jack's name itself carries significance, blending personal meaning with a sense of legacy. Since his birth, Justin and Hailey have been deliberate about how much they share, choosing moments that feel authentic rather than obligatory. The Christmas post aligned perfectly with that approach, offering warmth without overexposure. For Justin, fatherhood appears to have brought a new layer of purpose. Long open about his struggles with fame, health, and mental well-being, he has increasingly spoken through actions rather than words. These family-centered moments suggest healing, maturity, and a redefinition of success that goes beyond charts and accolades. Fans responded to the Christmas photos with an outpouring of affection, many noting how different Justin seems compared to his younger years. There is a softness now, a steadiness that feels earned rather than staged. Jack's presence seems to anchor him, offering clarity in a world that once felt overwhelming. Hailey's influence in shaping this quieter chapter cannot be overlooked. Her grounded personality and emphasis on routine, wellness, and intentional living have often been credited with bringing balance to Justin's life. Together, they appear to have created an environment where creativity, faith, and family coexist. The holiday season, often associated with reflection, seemed especially meaningful for the couple this year. Their living room decor, their date night, and their shared parenting moments all painted a picture of transition. It was not about flashy celebrations, but about building traditions that will grow alongside their son. Christmas, in this context, became less about gifts and more about presents. The white stockings hanging in the living room hinted at future years filled with anticipation, when Jack will be old enough to understand their meaning. The frosted garlands and glowing lights felt like the beginning of a story rather than a conclusion. The plane photo, in particular, resonated with fans who have watched Justin travel the world since his teenage years. Now, instead of tours and promotions, the journey includes diaper bags, tiny sweaters, and first holiday memories. It symbolized how life continues forward, reshaped by love and responsibility. Justin's decision to share these moments on Christmas Eve felt intentional. Rather than a polished holiday card, the post felt like a quiet hello, a gentle reminder that behind the celebrity is a family navigating the same joys and adjustments as many others during the holidays. As public figures, Justin and Hailey have learned when to speak and when to remain silent. These images spoke softly but clearly, conveying gratitude, stability, and contentment. They did not explain their happiness, they simply showed it. The art installation date night earlier in the season added another layer to the narrative, showing that creativity still fuels their connection. Art, like music, has always been a form of expression for Justin, and sharing that space with Hailey reinforced the idea that their relationship continues to evolve alongside their roles as parents. Their story, once marked by chaos and controversy, now seems defined by intention. The Christmas photos did not attempt to rewrite the past but instead highlighted the present. A present shaped by growth, forgiveness, and the quiet joy of family life. Jack Blues Bieber, though still an infant, has already become a symbol of renewal for fans who have watched Justin grow up in the public eye. His first Christmas represents not just a holiday, but a milestone in the Bieber family's shared journey. The decorated living room, bathed in soft light and neutral tones, felt like a reflection of the couple themselves. Calm, thoughtful, and grounded, it offered a visual metaphor for the life they are building together. Every detail seemed chosen with care rather than excess. As the holiday season continues, these moments linger in the minds of fans not because of their glamour, but because of their sincerity. In a world saturated with content, authenticity stands out. Justin's Christmas post achieved that without effort or explanation. Ultimately, this glimpse into the Biebers' holiday life felt less like celebrity news and more like a shared human experience. Love, growth, and the quiet magic of a child's first Christmas took center stage, reminding audiences why stories like these continue to resonate long after the decorations come down.